This is just unbelievable. And it's a story that we've been talking about for the better part of 2 years. The media, 13 days ago, finally picking up on the fact that clearly there's something going on with Joe Biden. The debate happening 13 days ago. This is where we are today. How do you think this plays out?
Yeah. Well, Rob, America doesn't know what to think. Obviously, the White House has been lying to us. But 8 times this neurologist, and not just a neurologist who specializes in Parkinson's, has been to the White House. I don't know many neurologists, let alone subspecialists, that make house calls like that unless it's a very important person. Why is the White House hidden this from us? Look, we all know that the emperor has no clothes, that Joe Biden is cognitively impaired. How it plays out, I don't know, because the Democrats don't have a bench. Anybody that they're thinking about running is actually left of Joe Biden. They are radical big government progressives, that they believe in open borders, that they believe in this concept of taxing, borrowing money, spending money, which is going to fuel inflation. And that's why all of them, whether it's Kamala Harris or Newsom, poll worse than Joe Biden does. So the Democrats are in free fall. How it plays out, they don't even know.
Yeah, it's been remarkable to watch this play out over the last 2 weeks. They had a board-certified neurologist on NBC yesterday, and what he said, absolutely devastating to the White House. Take a listen.
Plus the rigidity, monotone voice.
Wait, go back to that, the rigidity. What do you mean?
Rigidity, loss of arm swing, standing up lordically. You notice when he turns, it's kind of en bloc turning. It's not a quick turn. So that's one of the hallmarks of Parkinson's is rigidity and bradykinesia, slow movement. And he has that hallmark, especially with the low voice that said was a cold, hypophonia. A small monotone voice like this over time is a hallmark of Parkinsonism. I could have diagnosed him from across the mall.
Isn't that amazing? Something tells me they're not going to book him again on NBC. Senator, you practiced medicine for more than 25 years. We had a doctor on yesterday that is talking about things like Lewy body dementia, Parkinsonian dementia, Alzheimer's. I know that you have not treated Joe Biden, but what are you seeing based on being a physician?
Yeah, for the last 2 years, the doctor members of Congress have had this conversation behind closed doors. And again, I haven't seen him, that at the top of our differential diagnosis for Joe Biden is Parkinson's. I would add just the way he walks now compared to last year. Most people walk their heel hits first and their toe, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. But now his toes are hitting first. He doesn't swing his arms. He does have bradykinesia. And there's many different types of Parkinson's. Some of them do have a cognitive impact and others not so much. The Lewy bodies is the one of a bigger concern. Look, the White House needs to be more honest. If they haven't done CAT scans and PET scans and MRIs and dopamine scans, well, they should. America has a right, just like if the president of the United States had a heart attack a month ago when he's up for re-election, we would want to know some of the results of his latest heart catheterization, his cardiac output. America deserves to know. They're hiding this from us because they're stuck. They're stuck between a rock and hard place. They have nowhere to go.
Senator, if Joe Biden knows, and Kamala knows, and Joe Biden's doctors know, and the White House staff knows, is this bigger than Watergate?
Yeah, absolutely. It is always the cover-up. And I'm not sure President Biden knows. Go watch the movie Truman, where they're able to keep the person in a box, in a bubble for their whole life. I think the president honestly thinks the border is secure, that the economy is great. That's what his aides keep telling him. And he doesn't have the cognitive wherewithal to know the difference. But you're absolutely right that if he does resign, then all these people have been lying to us. And if he doesn't resign, remember, we're going to end up with Kamala one way or the other if you vote for the Democrat ticket this November. At the end of the day, America is rejecting these progressive policies. And remember, Joe Biden wasn't a radical left politician until he got elected and the Obama machine took over the White House. They will even go left of center of that. They're promising to raise your taxes. Have you ever heard any of these folks say that they're going to secure the border? It's the policy along with his cognitive challenges that Joe Biden faces.